Hey guys, it's Slylanders here. It's been a while since I posted any Pokemon content, but finally I completed my African region's Pokedex. Quick note, the region was originally called Oskin, but I've decided to change that to Tanzo, which is based on Tanzania. So this will be known as the Tanzo Pokedex from now on. It just sounded better than Oskin, as Oskin was a Latin or Italian name. So, yeah. We shall start at the beginning. We have the Shrubophant line, the Snakekindle line, and the Goldchick line. It took me a lot of time to get these just right, especially with Alba Spray. I mean, Colbrass certainly had trouble, but Master Garden was good. The early route Pokemon. Mousequeak and Muscramen, next to the Mirror Kit line. And I changed Pokebill to look more like a woodpecker. That'll slowly become a hornbill into a great hornbill or a rhinoceros hornbill. Gains the Steel type, and it's got crests on, probably act like a helmet. I added a mid-stage line to the Grubbug line, which was originally called Grubby to Scarield. But this isn't a scarab line, it's more of a rhinoceros beetle. Gibraltar has changed a little bit. I had to change Tortempo because the drums were giving me trouble. This line is pretty much the same. Slight change in the Pupple line. This is pretty much the same. And I had to switch Embark and K-Prowl's names because Embark was supposed to be the original name, and K-Prowl sounded more adult because embers are small fires. It's not a lot of changes with these Pokemon. I'm considering this line to have another evolution in a future video. This is a split evolution family, but there's no changes. Same with these guys, no changes. I felt like that Rhydon could have had something different if it had a pre-evolution, so I made a different rhinoceros of the rock type family. This, as you see, is like, it's got a new mid-stage, because I felt like Volneric needed something before it became its final stage. The Polchick family, with another regional bird. Here are a couple of Pokemon that just didn't really change. Here are the two game exclusive bugs. I felt like this would be for, like this is one game, but this is the other. Oh yeah, and this is the Scarab family, and these are termites. Felt like this would be sort of a companion to Vespiquen's family. Here are some baby Pokemon. And yeah, I gave the mummy Pokemon a pre-evolution because it looked empty without it. My Honey Badger Pokemon with a Honey Guide Pokemon. The Troll Pokemon. I think I need to give it the evolution some more like tattoos. Melon Colony, the Penguins, the Hyraxes. My Gazapil line, Vasal, and the Majaskin Massacre. Here, another Pika clone, and these two bugs. I quite like this line, as we need some more bats, and like I like the mega bats. They're like my favorite kind of bats. So warthogs, the two fossils of the region. I wanted to keep the Spinosaurus Pokemon like this because a low to the ground quadruped with short back legs didn't seem right for me. I mean, this is Pokemon, and the scientists could have gotten them wrong anyway. There's a lot of lemurs to go over. And some chameleons. Then we go to some Egyptian-inspired Pokemon with a couple of families that are not Egyptians. I put all my crocodile Pokemon together so they are on 2 pages. And we got like a chimpanzee to a bonobo to a gorilla. So thinking the final form would be a silverback, but I can't get the cannon mounted on right, so it's just gonna carry it on one arm from a twig to a big stick to a hollowed rock something. I don't know. Here is one of the pseudo-legendaries family, the Evolutions, Voodoo Dolls. The pre-evolution has 2 forms, so you can tell the difference of the female and male. A Genie and Lamp Pokemon, and a Papyrus Parchment Pokemon. The base of the design is based on Fruity Art's own take of a parchment Pokemon that he got from an idea of a fan on one of his YouTube videos, so credit goes to both of them. I'm thinking of removing my regional Pikachu and just have like a regular Pikachu use a Firestone to evolve into Gorochu. Regional Oddish. I'm also thinking of giving a pre-evolved form for Girafarig. Don't know if I want to keep Gigantarath, even though we have Farigiraf. I just felt like this one's a bit more giraffe, so it doesn't look like it has a hoodie. Need to have settled on the final design for this line. I don't want to know if I really need this. This hasn't changed so much. 2 standalone Pokemon, probably version exclusives. A line of primates that this little guy evolves into, either Staboon, Shaymunk, or Bamoondrel. Like these 2 take on Primil as princesses, and if Primil doesn't have a teacher, they would evolve into Staboon normally. Sometimes they take princesses, but not often. Claydol needed a lot of redesign, so I've settled with this. It kind of looks like it has owl faces and a snake face, sort of. In 2 forms for Oricorio, a Caracal line. This is a not original variant, but rather a convergent evolution for the Meowth line, based on the fossa. And for the Voltorb line as well, just boulders. Why not? They're round sometimes. Going from Magic Carpet. And 2 vultures. And fun fact, this also gets another vulture evolution. I was thinking this would be a boy version for if Vullaby had a male evolved form. But I wanted to go with a different idea. And this is what I had before Flamigo came out. Here's my little bug-like Pokemon, but they're not bugs. They look like bugs, but pretty much based on the Emperor Scorpion. And I have some Okapi here. And there's like my Dodo Pokemon, but going along with a elephant bird, or whatever it is that's extinct. It's probably fossils, but I'm thinking like Relicanth, maybe. And here are 2 other version exclusive Pokemon families. So like Fire Belly Dancers and Ice Hieroglyphic Fairies. And then here's a few more. There's like some legendaries based. This one is based on like some kind of a serpent deity that people in Africa like talk about. I just made this and this to go along with like a triad, like these 2 quarrel with each other like Kyogre and Groudon. And this is sort of a master / guardian who watches them. This is going to be a flying serpent, but I thought a bird would be better. And here are the actual deity legendaries. We have all of these are based on Egyptian gods that the Egyptians worshipped. Like we have Ra and Horus. I forgot who this was supposed to represent. And you see Anubis. Cleopatra is a pharaoh, but there's also Bastet. Based this on like some god, but I forgot. Here's the mythical that goes with them. And this is the African mythical based on a spider who's like part prankster, trickster. I don't know. But that's what I've gotten. It's my complete Pokedex, but there was also supposed to be another pseudo legendary family. Might show that later along with my gym leaders. Who knows, at some point I'll do it. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you again next time.